Hey guys, we are in the basement, and today guys, on this episode of John's Arcade, we're gonna do a John's Arcade on the road. That's right guys, we're getting out of here. We need to take a break from the garage. Let's go out, let's hit the road, let's have some fun. And today we're gonna do something very cool actually. We're gonna go to a pinball show. That's right, a pinball show, because here in New England, there is a local show. This is actually their second year. It's relatively new. The show is called PINTASTIC, and that's where we're going today. And I'm very excited because, well, for one, they have a giant room full of pinball machines and some arcade games on free play that you can just play. There's a large vendor area, which I really like, which is a bunch of vendors selling used stuff and new stuff and a lot of pinball-centric stuff, but still, there might be something there that we need. And then also, what has me the most excited is the flea market, okay? They have an outdoor area where anyone can bring used stuff, you know, PCBs and parts and just sell it. So I'm excited to go to this show and rummage through the parts bins. Maybe we'll find something good. I don't know. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hit the road and let's go to PINTASTIC, New England. All right, guys, we're here. This is it, PINTASTIC, New England, and I came last year. It's pretty cool, actually, that we have something like this in New England. So let's see what's going on in here. Not sure what to expect. Hey, Matt, what are you doing? Is this yours?
It is.
Are you selling this?
Maybe.
Maybe?
I'm following them to see if I see you on play.
Big Bang Bar. All right, guys, this is the main room, I think, with the free play games, and it looks pretty awesome. Moon Patrol over here. What's going on with that? It's got a multi. Bunch of pinballs. Simpsons, Cyclone, Metallica, Lights, Camera, Action, Taxi. Some EM stuff here. F-14 Tomcat, Checkpoint. That's my friend Ted's. So you can put a price on the stuff and sell the games. Let's kind of take a look over here. What's this? This is cool. Big Top Pinball. It's cute. City Slicker. It's like I've been to so many of these shows and they're all kind of the same. I like all these wedge heads. Look at this. These are old Gottlieb wedge heads. I would like to get one of these, to be honest. I know I have that EM in the garage, but there's something very cool about the style of these. Gottlieb's Flipper Pool. Eldorado. I like this one, I don't know why. Crosstown. Yeah, see? Swing Time. Arabian Nights. See, I hate the LEDs. Doesn't that look dumb with the blue LEDs in the back glass? That just doesn't look even remotely good. Incandescence for life.
You know you did it. You say.
Evel Knievel. You know, Evel Knievel, I believe, is a game that I used to play as a kid. I believe my parents' friend had one of these in the basement. I don't know. I just seem to have memories playing Evel Knievel. Let's go down here. Paragon. That's a big wide body that people seem to really like. Operation Thunder. Can't say I really know that. I'll just kind of point stuff out that looks kind of interesting. Look at this, guys. Grand Theft Auto. So someone rethemed or actually put an alternate back glass in a Hollywood Heat pinball machine. And now it's Grand Theft Auto Vice City, but the rest of the game is stock. I don't know, it's kind of funny. Diner, Guns N' Roses, Dracula. This is interesting. I like that. Little like EM type golf game with a little man in it. It's Scared Stiff. Taxi. Theater Magic. So there's that Tales of the Arabian Night game again, but now without the LEDs in the back glass. And the colors don't look so crazy or blue. Cool sharks. You guys know there was a Street Fighter 2 pinball? All right, so that's kind of the main room. Let's, I want to check out the Flea Market. Here's someone selling a bunch of little Minecraft guys and Lego minifigs. It's kind of fun. Guys, so why don't we go over here? I want to just check out the vendor hall, and then there also should be a, oh, look at this guy, Bonsai Run. That's a game I actually really want. And we looked at that game at Pin Wizard up in Pelham, New Hampshire. But that's Pat Lawler's first game, and the back glass there has flippers in it. It's just, I don't know why, I just find it super cool. And it's all LED'd with the green lights there. World Cup Soccer, No Good Gopher. Is it loud in here? What's over here? Play Choice. Asteroids, not a lot of vids. Look at this thing. Some kind of homemade game with an LCD. Here's some old wood rail pinball machines. You know, when they say wood rails, well, it's literally wood rails. El Dorado, City of Gold. That's kind of a cool, like, Indiana Jones type theme. All right, let's go over here and see if we can check out the vendor hall. I'm mostly interested in what's going on with the vendor stuff. So Big Bang Bar. That's gotta be one of the reproductions. So let's go over here. There's a big Pikachu. Some Nintendo stuff. Some custom NESs here, huh? Batman. Hi. All right, let's check out the vendor hall.
He's coming to set it up.
So this is kind of what interests me, is like the used stuff and pinball parts. I didn't bring my light in here, so hopefully the light's good enough. Simpsons Topper. Coin Taker, they're kind of one of the big LED suppliers, and I think if I ever were to order LEDs for like NBA or RFM, I would probably get it from them. I wonder if they have any show specials. Should I do the LED thing? I know I just kind of ripped on them. Here's some blades for Spider-Man. Should I get something for the Ghostbusters pin? This is kind of cool. Skateboards. Oh, look at these. Wow, so they painted skateboards so they look like old EM pinballs, or the wood is from an EM pinball and they shaped it. I bet you it is. That Lexi Lightspeed, that's at every show. It's a P3 platform. This is pretty cool, the Williams Defender. So like Williams kind of took advantage of their licenses, their video game licenses a couple times. They did Defender and Spy Hunter. There was even a Bally Space Invaders. Here's Ben's Pinball. America's Most Haunted, Ben Heck. Some pins over here. Looks like these are all for sale, I'm not sure. Monster Bash. So there's a tournament going on back here. Here's Wizard of Oz. Let's go out here. I want to just like check out the flea market, which isn't kind of like commercial vendors. It's just people that brought stuff for sale. I had a lot of fun last year poking around this. So what do we got over here? We got some boards. Moon Cressa. Some kind of power supply. What is this? Some kind of bootleg PCB maybe? Some random data shifter midway. Sega. Here's some ARs. Maybe not.
Who would like to drink? Huh? Taking all your profits and buying new stuff with it? I'll come back and see you.
There's a bunch of Atari boards over here. Let's take a peek. What is this? Dig Dug.
I know they are. I know. I found a guy.
Are these two Dig Dugs? Let's see. No. I'm not sure what board this is.
They probably think it's Gambit from Rhode Island.
Missing background graphics. Bunch of beer taps, if that's your thing. This is a good place to be. Some beer signs. I would consider one of those, but I have no wall real estate. Let's go over here. Like, I love this stuff. Just all these random things. Maybe I'll find something I actually need. Alvin G stickers down there. That was a limited pinball company that didn't last very long. Warhammer, is that what that is? Yep. War Gods, sorry. Posters. Congo poster. What's this one? Killer Instinct poster. It's kind of cool, huh? Killer Instinct 2. I don't have the wall room. Maybe there's something good in here. California Speed. What's this one?
Oh, that guy.
Rolling Rock. Rolling Rock. Rolling Rock. Lots of Rolling Rock beer posters. What's this one? Warning. Beer. What's this? Pinball 2000. Oh. Star Wars yuck.
I gotta check it out. I gotta see.
Another Pinball 2000 Star Wars. And Johnny Mnemonic. It's a coin door. This thing's kind of cool. Look at that. The subway sign is neat. It's probably some kind of reproduction. Guns N' Roses translate from the pinball machine in a frame. Tommy Bahama chair. Some coin mechs. Some play fields. Wouldn't really have a need for any of that. Let's take a look here. Lethal Weapon. Here's a Revenge from Mars playfield. Be good playfields to buy for projects or just to get parts off of. Alright, let's go over here, see what else we're missing. Like, I was really hoping that the flea market portion of this show was going to be like 2 to 3 times the size. I was talking to a friend already, and he was saying that 90% of the stuff out here sold like in the first hour. Bunch of rubbers, DMD displays, some solenoids, some coils for EMs.
You're the one who has to find out.
Alright, well, I guess that's the flea market. What do you guys think, huh? Let's go back in the vendor area. Maybe we'll find something fun. Alright, we're back in the vendor area, and so let's check this out. Bunch of manuals. Like I said, I love this kind of stuff. Ooh, look at these. Oh, should we buy? Vintage cards, $2. I gotta get some money. I gotta find a ATM. Dune. Be kind of fun to buy a pack of Donkey Kong cards, wouldn't it? And open that up. RoboCop. Williams Pinball Troubleshooting. Love all these old manuals. Decals. That's pretty cool. That Comet. Python. Some buttons. So there's some 2600 games here. Anything good? Demons to Diamonds? Never heard of that. What is that game? Mega Mania, Zaxxon, Maze Craze, Star Voyager. I love these iMagic games. The cartridges were so cool, and the games were actually really good. There was one with a Dragon's Breath or something. There's some Nintendo 64 games. Nothing really good. A bunch of Madden stuff. Some Intellivision games. I didn't have it in television. Let's see what else. There's some Polar water. Oh, some free water. Hi, can I have water, please? Galaga Marquee, Joust, CPO. Let's see down here. It's IT. It's probably that bowling game. T-Can bootleg board. I wonder what that is. Could be like a bomb jack. Is that T-Can? Bunch of oddball boards. Let's see here. What's this? Deco. What's this? Ring King. It's like the same as TKO Boxing, right? Which I have for the Versus. And a bunch of artwork here. 8-ball action, which was a Donkey Kong conversion. Double Dragon. Mortal Kombat 3. Pole Position Translate. Arch Rivals. Bust to Move. Let's see. Empire City. Galaxian. Not sure what that is. Master. Pac-Man. Some kind of bootleg thing. Pac-Man. Rygar. Star Castle. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Some Majora's Mask. I like that. Is that 3D printed and then painted? That looks awesome. Bunch of random manuals. Let's see what's going on in here. Here's a service manual for a K7000 millipede. All right, so I'm kind of going through here, and I found this. I kind of want this. We could put that on the Quantum. This is a coin door sticker. Actually, let's think about the Quantum coin door. What was that a up, over, under coin door? I don't think it has this, does it? Yeah, I don't, here's a Geo7 manual, Kangaroo. I think I bought a bunch of manuals from this guy last year, I did. And you know what, I bought them. And I just like left them somewhere in my basement, never looked at them after I left here. I mean, a lot of this stuff is obviously available online in PDF, but it's still so cool to have the originals. Q*bert, Simpsons, Tempest, Black Tiger. All right, let's keep going here. Let's see what else you got. A bunch of buttons. Darth Vader. Was that a... Oh, that's a topper for a pinball machine. Kenny. Some joysticks. There's a Silver Williams coin door. That's some awesome artwork right there. Gottlieb Genie. Golden Tee. Oh, here's a bunch of joysticks. Man, if I was in the market for this stuff. Wico joysticks. Everyone needs those. If I was in a stock up kind of mood here, I would definitely probably grab those. Like those micro switches are really good to have on. I mean, the leaf switches are something you want to have on hand because they just always break or they're missing when you get these games. I don't know if this is a fake Wico, but those leaf switches would work well. Yeah, this is a Wico base here. This looks like maybe from a Neo Geo. I don't know. Probably not. Neo Geo would have had micro switch, right? Like that. Let's see. PCs, some Mega Touch joystick, some guns, some build validators. Put that in the Mortal Kombat. What board is this? Cruising USA. An Atari key steering wheel. Key games. Alright, let's keep going here. Here's some multi-cades with LCDs running like Pinball FX and all kinds of stuff. Those are interesting. Bunch of stickers for pinball machines, some CPOs for Pac-Man Cabaret, Miss Pac, Reproduction, Slugfest, bumper stickers, bunch of rebuilt power supplies and driver boards for pinball. Some marquees over here. Let's check this out. Oh, here's the Big Lebowski pin. You should look at that. Mario Brothers, Galaga, Tapper, Pack. Is that Flintstones for pinball? So Miss Pac-Man PCB. So let's take a look at this Big Lebowski game. It's kind of a big deal. It's a Dutch Pinball Company that made this. And it's got a small little color DMD or LCD in there. Kind of dig it. And it looks like it has a little lower play field down there where you play bowling, it looks like. The White Russian. Upper play field there. This looks pretty good. There's the rug, completes the room. Is it good?
Yes. All one is locked.
Very cool. Right at Pinbot 2. Ripley's Believe It or Not, Pat Waller game. Some custom pinball legs. Coin taker again. These are all kinds of the little inner blades you can put on the inside of a pinball machine. We might do stuff like that with the Ghostbusters. We'll see. I'm not sure I want to go crazy. All right, let's go over here. So here's some inner blades for Ghostbusters. Should I get this? Kind of want this. All right, we'll take note of that and we'll come back. I wonder how much this costs, actually. I'm gonna ask. And they have mirror blades. So this goes on the inside left and right of the pinball. See. So it's just a decal. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do we want to start blinging out the Ghostbusters before we even get it? It's kind of cute. Pinbox 3000. It's like a cardboard pinball machine. All right, so that kind of covers the vendor area. Here's Pinovator. Actually, that's the guy I got the Monaco GP from. Safecracker. Oh, that game's cool. This is a very cool game, guys. Pat Lawler. It was to compete with like the little pinball machines or whatever, gambling machines. I know, I really dig that. I think it's super cool. All right, let's go over here. I think there's one more room that I want to check out. It has like classic arcade games. So let's go take a look at that. So I talked to the person at CoinTaker about the inner side art for Ghostbusters, and it's $75. And that is like the price. So there's no discount and
so
guys, this is my friend Lynn. What's up, Lynn?
How's it going?
So Lynn, these are your pinball machines.
Yeah.
And you made a frozen one?
Yeah, I'm making a frozen one for my daughter. This is the.
You got the license from Disney? What's going on here?
It's a one-off. I don't need it. No. So well, it's upside down. Yeah, it's fine. So this is the pin board for the switch matrix. That's how you make wire up the things. Easily.
Right.
Yeah, and then this is the Haunted Cruise Pinball 2000 thing.
Nice.
Yeah. I bring the cab. But
actually, you brought that to my house.
I did.
I should have done a video of that.
You need to come to my house and do a video.
That's right. And he made his own custom Pinball 2000 game, right?
Yeah.
Which is Haunted Cruise, and that's
Mike
the
and I
play.
are working on another one now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
King of the Arcade, based off of an arcade.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so you're going playing arcade games, you're playing pinball, doing redemption things.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's posted on Pinside, check it out.
Oh, cool, Lynn. So, Lynn, what's your website? People want to check your stuff out.
Well, my pinball website is down right now, but check Pinside for
okay.
Linoleum.
Linoleum, yeah. If you guys are on the Pinside forum, you'll know Lynn. All right, so we're gonna find the auction room, which is down here. And I guess there's some vids in this, which I want to see. I mean, pinball's fun. Maybe there's some rare-ish arcade games. What do you think? Let's keep going. All right, let's go over here. Here's the auction room. Come play. All right, we got some arcade games. All right, now we're talking. So, jukebox. Let's see. So we have a Tetris that was in a Pac-Man. Got a Stargate cocktail. That's cool. Tri-Sports. This is kind of neat. Look at that. Kind of like that. Belly Midway cab. Pengo. I've always kind of secretly wanted a Pengo. Mega Touch. Bags. Airborne Avengers. Let's go over here. So I like this game a lot. This is Gottlieb Haunted House. I just love the artwork. Got a lower play field. It's I don't know. It's cool to me. Very cool. Road Blasters. Hydra. Magic Sword and some kind of giant cabinet. Ghostbusters. Golden Tea. What's up, Ted? What's good in here?
I guess we missed the auction.
Do they auction this stuff?
Yeah, it was at 3:30.
Oh, really?
According to the schedule.
I didn't know that. Oh, so this is literally the auction room where they're auctioning these games off.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know that.
For cheap money.
No kidding. Oh, I wish I would have came for that. That would have been fun.
Friday.
All right, guys, I think we've seen it all. That was Pintastic New England, right, Dave?
What?
Is this game any good, Warzade?
No.
Actually, it looks awesome.
What?
You like it?
That's okay.
It's okay? All right, Dave. Ted, I'm going back to the basement. I'll see you guys later. All right, guys. What do you think? I think it's fun. Should I have bought the Ghostbusters? Forget it. We'll get it some other time. All right, let's go back to the basement. There you have it. That was Pintastic New England 2016. What'd you guys think, huh? Nice little show, right? A lot of fun, a lot of good stuff there. I really like that flea market too. I'd love to see that expand next year. But anyway, that was it, Pintastic, and really, we're pretty lucky to have a show like that in here in New England, because there's a lot of shows like that all over the country, and so thanks to the guys that put that show on, because we really needed something like that around here. So anyway, that was Pintastic 2016. So, and by the way, should I get that Ghostbuster inner art? Yeah, I know, I don't even have the pinball machine yet. And by the way, I should be getting that, I think, maybe, I don't know, in the next couple days. We'll see. It's going to be kind of challenging to grab that here with California Extreme coming up, but we'll see what happens. So, but that inner art, I mean, do I want to go down the blinging pinball road? I'm a little worried. A little bit. So, all right, let's do some viewer mail here. If you guys want to participate in the viewer mail, you need to email them to me at blkdog7@gmail.com. That's blackdog7@gmail.com. In the subject line, you got to put viewer mail. All right, first one here is from Dylan. Hi, John. I was wondering if you've ever heard of a fellow by the name of Randy Fromm. He is a real arcade repair wizard, and that he teaches a traveling arcade repair class. He also has a website, randyfromm.com, where he sells all of the information from his class on DVD. He also sells a wonderfully comprehensive monitor schematic book made by him that has nearly every arcade game monitor schematic you could ask for. I have been watching your channel for quite a long time, and it just occurred to me how much help the information that this man has to offer could be to many of your viewers and possibly even yourself. I purchased the complete DVD set as well as a complete book of monitor schematics, and they're very informational. Most, if not all, of his DVD material is on YouTube as well. I am in no way affiliated with Randy Fromm, but when good technical information is presented to me, I always try to pass it on. Keep on keeping on, Dylan. Well, Dylan, yes, I know Randy Fromm. I know these videos very well. And actually, you're right. A bunch of them are on YouTube, and I have watched them. So Randy Fromm is this guy who has been an arcade tech since like the 70s or 80s. And he used to, actually, he still does. He'd travel around the country. He'd set up in a hotel, and the local operators would send their technicians to his little school to learn about fixing monitors and game boards and troubleshooting and all of that. And then he would basically film these like on VHS, like with an old analog VHS camcorder, I guess. And he would release these classes on VHS tapes. Okay, he was kind of YouTube before YouTube, and I have seen a bunch of his videos actually. And again, like you said, they're on YouTube. So I encourage you guys to seek out the Randy Fromm stuff. It's all very good and very informative, and the guy's pretty funny too. He presents it in a pretty good way. So Randy Fromm. Okay, the next one here is from Guru. It says, "Hey John, it's Guru here again. I just finished watching your Quantum Part 11 video. You were lucky you didn't toast the PCB." You're telling me, man. So that was scary. Anyway, he goes on. "I wanted to let you know about a nice little cheap mini LCD voltmeter that is available that can be wired right onto the female edge connector of any wiring harness in any cabinet. They're especially useful for JAMA cabs where the boards are being swapped out a lot. I bought a bunch of them on eBay for a couple of bucks each and wired them onto the harness of the cabs I use for testing boards. I have several. I hot glued it right into the female connector. See picture attached, and right here I'll show you guys the little voltage meter so you guys can see what we're talking about. And yes, and by the way, I know about this, okay? And I was actually going to install one of these on my PC. Like if you guys listen to VGO, you guys heard me saying that I wanted to put a voltage meter on my PC, and this was the one I was going to use. So yes, I'm aware of these, and I actually probably should buy a few of them. I think it'd be kind of fun to attach it to the JAMA harness like you show here, and that way you can always see the voltage at all times. Anyway, he goes on, hot glued it right on, and then I adjust it to suit. No need for a multimeter and fiddling with probes. I'm curious how accurate it is though. Like my Fluke multimeter, I imagine, is a lot more accurate than this little $2 China part, but who knows? You really should have one on your Street Fighter JAMA cab because that's a good example of where it's needed when swapping boards in and out. I saw a few videos where you swap boards in that cab and didn't even check the voltages. That's a big no-no. Yeah, you're probably right. I've been lucky, but really, it's going to catch up to me, so I will take your advice. But anyway, going on, I'm sure anyone who has an arcade cab will find these little voltmeters useful. Check this example. There are many others. He gives an eBay link. They're really great for arcade PCBs and can measure from 3 to 30 volts. I bought about 20 of them, and I have them everywhere. Regards, Guru. ROM dumping since '99. And by the way, Guru is involved in the MAME world, with the MAME community. He actually acquires a lot of rare PCBs, bootleg PCBs, and he dumps the ROMs and then puts those ROMs and the code or whatever to make them work into MAME. So we can thank him for a lot of these rare and obscure games that are in MAME. Anyway, Rom, this is good advice, and I've already thought about this. I'm aware of this, and I want to do this. And I'm going to probably do it twofold, okay? I will put one on my Street Fighter. I think it's a really good idea. And then also, I do want to put one on my gaming PC. Why? Because I think it's fun. I'd like to see a little LED in my window showing the voltage, the 5 volts at all times going to my gaming PCB. So, all right, the next one here is from Greg from Australia. Now, Greg emailed me a couple times wanting me to read this, and so I'm going to read it now. Okay, so Good day, John. I love your channel. It was great to hear and see your reaction when you saw Computer Space had appeared on the monitor for the first time. He sent this back in March and then resent it to me the other day. In fact, I had to go back and watch your reaction again. It's those moments, I think, that make this hobby so rewarding. I've had that same feeling only once so far at a championship sprint that I bought back from the dead, and now I want that feeling again. It's like a drug. I've gone from 2 cabinets in the garage to adding another 3 in the house. I'm addicted, John. Help! But enough of that. I really do need your help for my next project. In fact, your help will not only help me, but it could help the community at large if you decide to take on the challenge. I have a Taito Missile Command cocktail cabinet, which is in a sorry state, but I want to bring it all back to its former glory. Everything is recoverable except for the artwork on the control panel. He goes on. The thing is, there is no reproduction artwork available on the internet for this control panel. You're probably thinking that it can't be so because this is a Missile Command cocktail, right? Surely there must be heaps of reproduction artwork available for it. However, he said Taito. He said Taito Missile Command, which we did not have in the USA. Going on. So I think it's kind of rare. I have, however, found a thread on Clove. Actually, no. Well, it turns out there were several different versions of the cocktail. There is the Atari US one, a UK one licensed by Sega, and the one that I have that was released in Japan and Australia, licensed under Taito. That's interesting. I never knew that Taito released a Missile Command under license from Atari. I had no idea. I knew about the Sega one. Never knew Taito was involved too. The Taito one has a rather unique and I think really attractive CPO, but I searched the net high and low, and there's no reproduction artwork. I have, however, found a thread on Clove of a guy that picked up the same cocktail that I have. Luckily, he posted a lot of pictures on it, so I've attached one of the pictures of the CPO to use as a reference, hopefully to someone to assist with recreating the CPO in vector format. Okay, so I'll show you guys the pictures right here of what we're talking about. So here's the artwork. So as you can see, this artwork is really different than the Atari Missile Command, and it's pretty simple and basic, really. It wouldn't be too hard to vectorize that, but going on here, he says, this is where you come in. I thought this could make a good midweek video in line with your graphic design tips you have done in the past by showing your viewers how to take a scanned bitmap image of a rusty CPO with no reproduction artwork available and create a vector version that can use for CPO reproduction. This particular CPO makes for a great example because it's relatively simple in design and only has 2 colors, well, 3 counting the black. I have taken a 600 DPI perfectly flat bitmap scan of my home scanner of my badly rusted CPO, so it's true to size and scale, and I have included a copy of the picture of that other guy's machine as reference. I've attached a small copy of my rusted CPO, blah, 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 in a Dropbox. So how about it, John? Will you take on this challenge? You'll be helping to save my Missile Command and any other Taito Missile Command cocktails that may be out there. Plus, you'll have a great example to use as a midweek video that can help others who may need to recover other CPOs that don't have reproduction. Sounds like a win-win all around. I hope you can help, buddy. Thanks again for everything you do on your channel. I look forward to every video you release. It's always informing and entertaining. Best wishes, Greg from Australia. So Greg is asking me to help him vectorize the artwork so we can reproduce it, okay? So Greg, one thing I noticed is that the artwork looks like it's screen printed directly on the metal, okay? Which is the same as Atari Missile Command. However, the reproduction Atari Missile Command overlay is actually on vinyl, okay, or whatever the CPO material is, Lexan or whatever it is. So it's on that 3M type vinyl, and then you apply it over the metal. So I'm guessing that's what you want to do, right? We want to print some kind of a sticker or label or overlay that goes over the old metal and also the old screen printed artwork that's blown out. So, okay, so I can take this on. I think this is kind of fun. I see the artwork. It doesn't look hard at all. And yes, I agree. It would be kind of a fun little video, maybe midweek. I don't know. But Greg, I'm going to commit to this. I will do this video. I don't know when. It's probably going to be 2, 3, 4 weeks from now, but we will do this. We will definitely do this. I've been wanting to do graphic design video anyway, so this looks like a great little project. So Greg, I will take on your challenge. Of course, we're going to have to find someone to print it or screen print it on the metal. Maybe Rich from This Old Game can help us. Rich, are you watching? Can you help this gentleman in Australia? Can you at least print an overlay that he can put over the rust? So Greg, we'll be talking about this soon. Give me a few weeks and we'll be getting to it. So anyway, Guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you've never subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click subscribe. I release new videos on Sundays and sometimes in between. And then also this week here, I will be in California at California Extreme, which is July 15th. I believe it's a Saturday. It's either the 15th or the 16th, whatever. It's the Saturday coming up in California. I will be at California Extreme with Joe from Arcade Outsiders. We're holding a tournament. It's called Proto Hype. And we'll be there, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be all rare prototypes, a tournament, never been done before. If you guys wanna get a t-shirt from the event, go to arcadeevent.com. You can also pre-register for the event, arcadeevent.com. You can order the t-shirt if you're going or not going. It's like $25 and we'll ship it to you. And then also, while we're talking about stuff like that, I wanna mention, guys, if you go to iankellogg.com, you can take 5% off your entire order. You can order your John's Arcade branded cap kits and also support this channel with coupon code John's Arcade. That's iankellogg.com. And then also check out my podcast, Video Game Outsiders, at videogameoutsiders.com, Arcade Outsiders at arcadeoutsiders.com, and YouSuckShow at YouSuckShow.com. All right, guys, that's it. I'll see you very soon. We have a lot of stuff to do the next few weeks, guys. There's going to be a lot of fun vids coming up. Just trust me. So, all right, that's it. I'll see you very soon. Subscribe, like, tell your friends, whatever. Later, and bye.